Hello favorite people, this is Lindy with Ancestry Answers, and we are going to learn a little bit more about how to use the search area of FamilySearch. In the previous video we talked about how to search records. Now we're going to look at images. Again, if I come to one of my ancestors, the information that's within the person's profile may trigger research hints over here on the right. These are records that have been indexed by amazing people. And guess what? You could jump on it and index as well. In fact, here on Ancestry Answers, we have a bunch of indexing videos that will help you to learn how, and it's something you can do in just minutes at a time. So if it doesn't come up over here, and you've used the search and the records and you still can't find anything, you've done a lot of different things, where is this darn record? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to come to search images. Sorry, I got a meeting here soon, but that's okay. Okay, so this right here shows all these images are continually being added to FamilySearch. But guess what? All of these records right here, yep, you got it. They have not been indexed yet. So if you want to help with indexing and reduce this number, actually we want the number to keep going high because that means we're finding more records. But let's keep it from exploding by joining the indexing work. So do that. Now, if I want to look in Georgia, and if I can spell it correctly, that'd be even better. So if I come to Georgia, this is the country, and we're going to go to Georgia, United States. I can show more search options here, or I typically just type in Georgia and then search image group. And I will see that same information over here, so I don't mess with the other part. If my ancestor was in, if I want, I could scroll through, or if I happen to know, I can retype it in here and put Woodbury. If you're from there, and I'm saying it wrong, sorry. There are no search results for this one. So I'm going to take off the city and I'm going to just do the county. Okay. And I have some, and I just don't specifically have Woodbury, but maybe Woodbury is super small. I could research that. That makes it really fun. So maybe Stovall is right next to it, or Stovall. I would guess it's Stovall. And anyway, if you're from Georgia, you can let me know. And I can come in here, and do you see all of these images? Yeah, this is how it was in the olden days. In the olden days, we'd get on the microfilm, and we would have to click on this, and we'd have to scroll through every image. Oops, that kicked me to the end. So if I click here, I can type in a page number here, or I can click the arrows. Okay, so this Henry is not part of it. And I'd have to go through and look at every image. Okay. That should be fun to go through 1,508 images, correct? Yeah. Well, sometimes we have to do that. Because until this record is indexed, yep, this is the only way I can find it. But let's say this is my ancestor. I go, oh my goodness, I just found Herbert Frank Stovall, and I have been looking for him forever. If this is my ancestor, I can click on attach to family tree over here on that blue button, and I can add any information in that I need to, and then click next select person, and I could type in the ID. Remember again, the ID is here. So if I left click on it and left click on copy ID, I could come in here and I could paste that in here and attach it to them. What we would view is this image. It would not be the indexed one. But how awesome is that? So what you do is you hope that you go in and there's only like 100 records in the batch instead of 1,508. But if you really need the record, this is how we have to do it until the record is indexed. So any questions? So remember, come in here, type in the place, the city, the county, or the country. The more broad, you'll get a lot more options. So again, let's see, if I put in California, and I click search image group, I can narrow it down over here by the date range, or I can do it by the life event. Sorry about that, scroll little guy. If I need to do the birth, okay, I can look and I can narrow things down. So if I click update and I'm just looking for birth records, then there's 1,189. If this happens to be the record and the date, because if my ancestor was born in 1860, this would not be the one I would want to look for. So I come in here, oh, 131, that's way better than 1,508. So that's what you do. So you come in here and you scroll, and you go, nope, that's not the record. Click the arrow. You go, oh my goodness, this is my ancestor. And then you jump for joy and you click attach to family tree. Click next select person and you enter their ID in. And then, ta-da, it becomes a source. So if you have any questions, put it below, like it, share it, and all that good stuff. And remember that family history is pretty much the best thing in the world. So I hope you have a wonderful day.